I want to enter the Palo Soprano Dessert Fair and win the cheesecake competition. Two problems. First problem, I know nothing about cheesecake. In fact, I think it means you take a big wheel of cheese and spread frosting on it. Fortunately, you're my best friend, and you are a master cheesecake chef. You couldn't care less about this dessert fair I'm entering, and you are willing to send me a guaranteed award-winning recipe for cheesecake. But this brings us to the second problem. Jeannie the Meanie. She has won the cheesecake competition for 3 years, and she will stop at nothing to win it again. Nothing. You can't just email me the recipe, because Jeannie the Meanie could intercept the email. She would have your recipe, and she could change it and send me some horrible recipe for cheese fries. And I'm dumb enough to bring cheese fries to a cheesecake competition, because they both start with cheese, right? So now what we have to do is encrypt it. Make a code so that Jeannie can't mess with the email. But email is hard to see, so think of the email like sending regular mail. And our code is a box with a special lock. So you have a box, an Eric box, a box that is used with keys that are special to Eric, which is me. You put the recipe in the box and close it. Now the box has a weird lock. It has 2 keyholes, and each takes a different key. Either of the keys can lock the box, but once it's locked, only the other key can unlock the box. The key that locked the box can't unlock it, only the other one. So one of the keyholes is for the E key, the encryption key. In real life, this is a mathematical operation using a gigantic number with maybe 100 digits. But in our box example, it's just a key. In this case, this is the Eric encryption key. When I had these boxes made, I also had the keys made. And I made millions of encryption keys. You have one, my mother has one, some kid who once made fun of the pink tassels on my bicycle handlebars has one. There are so many that really anyone could have gotten hold of one. Even Jeannie the Meanie. My encryption key is my public key. It's available to anyone. But what's really important is at the same time all those encryption keys were made, I also made one decryption key, the D key. Only one. And I have it. I am the only one with the other key to my amazing boxes. So you stick the recipe in this box, and then you lock it with the encryption key. Now you send it by mail. Even if Jeannie the Meanie manages to get hold of it, and you and I know she will, she can't unlock it, because she also has the encryption key. And the same key that locked it cannot unlock it, so it does her no good to intercept it. I end up getting it, and I unlock it with my decryption key. I have your recipe. Perfect, right? Wrong. Jeannie might not be able to mess with your box, but she can mess with my head. So she puts together a terrible recipe for cheesecake, but she signs your name to it. She puts it in one of my many special boxes and locks it with one of my E keys. She sends it to me. I unlock it with the D key. And now I have received another recipe supposedly from you. How am I to know which recipe is really from you? Ah! But don't worry. You're pretty smart. You have an idea. Just like there are special Eric boxes that go with Eric's encryption and decryption key, you have the same thing. There are special boxes specific to you with locks with 2 keyholes. And one keyhole takes your encryption key, and the other takes your decryption key. It's just like my boxes. And like with me, everybody has your encryption key. It's the public key. But only you have your decryption keys. These boxes with locks are your code. So what you do is take one of your boxes, put the recipe inside of it, and this time you lock that box with your decryption key. Only you could do this because you are the only one who has that key. Perfect, because now you can send the box to me. When I get it, I will use your encryption key to unlock it. And I will know it came from you because your encryption key opened it, so it must have been your decryption key that locked it. Sounds like the problem is solved, yes? Well, I think so, but I'm not very smart. You're thinking there's a problem. It's Jeannie the Meanie. Like I said, she will stop at nothing to keep me from getting your recipe. She's not too shy to break into the post office in the middle of the night, and she has a copy of your encryption key just like I do. Everyone has it. So she finds the box in the post office, and she opens it. Now Jeannie the Meanie has your cheesecake recipe. Oh, why didn't I think of this? But you knew that could happen. So here's what you did. You took your recipe. You put it into one of your boxes and locked that box with your decryption key. Only you could have done this because only you have that key. Then you took that box and put it into one of my boxes. It's okay because my boxes come in larger sizes. Then you locked my box with my encryption key. Now you send it to me. If Jeannie the Meanie breaks into the post office, she can't open the box because my encryption key won't work. You can't unlock a box with the same key that locked it. Only I can unlock the box. So Jeannie is powerless. Take that! When the box gets to me, I unlock it with my one and only decryption key. And inside of it, I find one of your boxes. Well, I take out the encryption key for your boxes. And it works! It unlocks! This tells me that this inner box really was locked by you. So we did it! I got your recipe, and Jeannie the Meanie couldn't get it. Yes! I'm guaranteed to win now. Well, unless Jeannie the Meanie knocks me unconscious on the way to the fair with a big heavy cheese log. But that's not something public key cryptography can help me with. I think I need a bodyguard.